Hi. In this video, we will learn about custom formatting in Excel.
When we are creating financial models, there are many times we need to use custom formats. For example, here we have a P ratio of 10 and 12. So generally we put a X or times to show the P ratio in this standard convention. So if I were to type these numbers in like this, and then I can't use them in a formula. For example, here, this number I can multiply by, let's say, 2, but I can't multiply these numbers by another number. The reason is because I have typed in this as a value. So here typing in a X will not work. So what we need to do is apply a custom formatting to these two numbers. So we get a conventional P ratio format applied. And at the same time, we can still work with the underlying numbers. So to do that, we can go to formatting, Control 1 to custom. And here we can type in the format we need. So let's say we need a 1 decimal point. So we'll type 0.0 and we'll put the X for the P ratio times symbol and say OK. So I got that format applied. So for the next one, I can just copy the format and apply like this. Now if I try to do a multiplication of this PE, it will work. The reason is if I go into the cell, see in the formula bar, the figure, the amount is same, although there's a X after the number. So there's other custom formats that we can use. For example, if you use the code M, out of this value, you can extract the month only in this format. If you to use double M, it will give 07. 3 M's will give July and 4 M's will give July in full form. And if you only want to get the first letter for the month, you can type 5 M's. Then you will get the first letter of the month only. And similarly for days, 1D will give a date in 1 digit, 2D's in 2 digits, 3 will give you month short form, 4 digits will give you the full day of the month. Again, for years, we can use a double Y for the last 2 digits of the year and 4 Y's for the whole year. So for example, if I change this, I'll create the format, Control 1, and then I will type in YYYY and say OK. And I got 2024. Again, if I want to change this, I can change Control 1 and I will type in, since I only want to get the whole month, I type poems and say OK. So I got July. Again, there are some useful formats you can use. For example, 2024 F, we use the F convention for forecast values in financial models. So if you want to get the financial year and then F after that, you can use this code, 0 and within double quotations, capital F. So here, if I were to apply that for this cell, let's create the format, Control 1, go into the formatting box, and then I will type 0 and then within double quotations F and say OK. So I got 2024 F. But see, in the formula bar, it's still 2024. So only the formatting has changed. So I can use this in calculation. So again, for forecast, we use the F. And for actual, we can use the letter A. So you can change the format in this way. And also sometimes we need to use the fiscal year format. So we need to add a FY in front of the year. So for that, you can put a FY double quotations and a 0. So if I were to change this, Control 1 and use custom, and then here I will type in double quotations FY and then 0. So I got the FY convention, fiscal year 2024 applied.
Thanks for watching.